What's up, everybody? This is Omar from mypianolessons.net. Thanks for checking out the video. This is the lesson number 1. It's all about piano notes, so if you're a beginner, this is exactly where you want to start. As you can see, we got the piano laid out right here in front of us, and we're just going to go into the different note names and the different keys and what they're called and how you can identify them on the piano. So, if you're looking at the piano right here, you'll notice that the keys are actually in a pattern that repeat over and over and over again. How you can tell this is by looking at the different black keys on the piano. So if you see right here, there's 2 piano keys right here, there's 3 piano keys right here, another 2, another 3, another 2, and I'm talking about the black keys, and they just basically keep on repeating that pattern all across the piano. So the entire pattern with the white and black keys starts right here on this white key and goes all the way down to this key right here, and then it repeats itself over and over again. When naming the piano notes, you got to know that they take their names from different letters of the alphabet. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, those 7 letters of the alphabet are the notes on the piano, and again, it just keeps on repeating itself over and over again, no matter how low or how high you're going on the piano. So we'll start out with some of the white keys. Now, we're going to start with the C note. We're not going to start on A, we're going to start with C, because that's really just how most people learn the pattern of keys on the piano. So we'll start with the C note. And middle C, as it's called, because you have lower C notes and you have higher C notes. So middle C is this key right here. So that key is the C note of the piano, right there, C. And then basically as you move up the piano, you're just going up the alphabet, and if you're moving down the piano this way, you're moving, you're moving backwards on the alphabet. So if we're starting here at C, this key right here is going to be a D. And if you keep on going, this key right here is going to be the E. This key right here is going to be the F. This key right here is going to be the G. This key right here is the A. And this key right here is the B. And then it just repeats again, C. So again, those notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So as you remember, I said it only goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's why when we get to the G note right here, it starts again at A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. These 2 notes are both C, and you're going to notice that, as you move across the piano, you can go from middle C to a high C to a higher C to a lower C, and those are basically called octaves. It's the same note, C and C. So if this is middle C and this is where we're starting, C's octave, or 8th note, or the same note you started on, would be the C up here. So those are the white keys. Now, when it comes to the black keys, it's a little bit different. It still uses letters of the alphabet, but it's in a different sort of way. So these are our main keys right here. From C to C, these are our main keys. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now when you go down to one of the black keys, or you move up to one of the black keys, that basically modifies it. And in music, it's called adding an accidental. Basically, what that means is you're changing the tone of that note just a little bit. So it's either going to be a little bit higher than a C or a little bit lower than a C. And how you notate those on paper is with an accidental called either a sharp or a flat. If you're moving this way up the piano, it's a sharp. If you're moving this way down the piano, it's a flat. So let me give you an example. We have the C key right here, or the C note right here. And if we want to move up one to this black key, that's a C sharp, because we're moving up, we're moving to the right. So if you're moving to the right, that means it's going to be a sharp. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp. And as you can see, there's no black key here, so it's not like there's a, an E sharp in there. But this key right here, this is the F. If you moved it up this way, it becomes an F sharp. So this key would be an F sharp. F, F sharp, C, C sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. So if you're moving right, it's a sharp. Now this is where it gets a little bit confusing, because if you're moving left that way, then it becomes a flat. So let's go back to the D. Alright, there's a D note right there. If we moved down this way to the left, right here, that would be called a D flat, because you're moving lower, you're flattening the note. So this note right here is a D flat. But wait a minute, it's also a C sharp. But it all depends on what key you start on. So if you're starting on the C, that note is a C sharp. But if you're starting on the D, that note is a D flat. So let's go through them all. We have a C sharp or a D flat. We have a D sharp or an E flat, because this is the E note right here. So if we move to the left, that becomes a flat, an E flat, or a D sharp. Then we have an F sharp or a G flat right here. You have a G sharp or an A flat right there. So that's either a G sharp or an A flat, because this is the A. So if we move to the left, that's a flat, A flat. But if we're at the G and we move to the right, that's a G sharp. And then the last one is the A sharp or the B flat. So this is either an A sharp or a B flat. If you're moving to the left, which is that way, it's a B flat. But if you're moving to the right, which is this way, it's an A sharp. So if we go through all the different keys on the piano, one after the other, this is how it is. The C, C sharp or D flat, the D, the D sharp or the E flat, the E, the F, the F sharp or the G flat, the G, the G sharp or the A flat, the A, the A sharp or the B flat, the B, or the C. So now you're asking probably what happens to the E sharp or the F flat or the B sharp and the C flat. Well, they don't really exist, because as you can see here, between a C and a B below it, B or C, there's no black key there. So if you really wanted to get technical, you could say that a C flat is actually a B, you know, or a B sharp is actually a C, but it's usually not notated like that. So that's basically it. Those are the notes on the piano. You know, you can watch the video again if you didn't get it at all. Also, if you have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments. And if you found the video was helpful, you know, hit subscribe, because hopefully there's going to be a lot more videos with piano lessons and piano tutorials. You know, share this around if you think it could help somebody else that's trying to learn piano. Feel free to spread it around, embed it, whatever. Leave a comment, subscribe, and you know, I'll see you in the next video.